looks like a LED light bar in person.
All right, guys, check it out. Tonight, we're going to be upgrading the high beams with some LasFit LEDs on this 2001 Acura TL. I really like working with LasFit because they make super high quality products. These bulbs will last a very long time. They have really great machining quality on their metals, and the bulb chips are very reliable. They also give you a really nice how to install guide so that you know exactly what you're doing. And the packaging is just great with these products. I mean, really nice fit and finish, nicely displayed product. Let's check them out. So inside the box, you have the bulbs right here, and this is really high quality aluminum that they have this machined out of that has a fan in there to keep it cool. Really high quality computer box, all made out of metal. And they also give you some extra rubber gaskets if you drop one or lose it, that you have an extra one. That's really nice. And here's what we're going to be replacing. We are replacing the high beam section. So it is this yellow colored one, and they are just super dingy and dull. You can see over here on the wall, they're barely any brighter than the xenon low beam on this car. And obviously this other one is burned out because we have a ballast issue. We're going to fix that today too. But for right now, these high beams are what we're focusing on, and they are going to be so much brighter with the LED bulbs. All right, guys, so what you want to do is locate where your high beam is. This is it, so we're going to follow it back. And right there is where our high beam bulb is. And these are pretty simple. There's just a screw that holds them in, and then they will just come out, and that's the plug that you're going to unplug. In my case, you'll probably see us take the bumper off because we are replacing the ballast for the HID on the low beam. You don't have to do that for this. We're also filming it, so it's just easier to have the headlight out for filming purposes. But for your case, on both sides, you are able to reach in and get to it pretty easily. We also removed the battery and the washer tank for this. But that is where you need to work. And these are the screws that you need to work with. All right, guys, so here's how you install the high beam. I already took the old one out. All you have to do is just loosen these 3 Phillips screws, and the bulb will just go in like so. You kind of push and turn. It's now locked in place. All you gotta do is just tighten your screws back down with a screwdriver, and you're ready to go. And then you just plug this into your factory wiring. All right, and then all you do is you just start plugging it in. There you go. This is now hooked up and ready to go. You just tuck this wire down there, and then you're just gonna reinstall your bottle and you're good to go. All right, guys, and check this out. We just did the high beam on this side. You can't even see where the low beam is. It's so much brighter versus the old style halogen. Guys, I mean, that is night and day difference. I mean, you can barely even see the halogen bulb. This is gonna be awesome. All right, guys, so here is the standard xenon low beam on the Acura, and we're gonna pull the high beams. You can see how instantaneously the LED turns on compared to the warming up of the halogen, and it's just a night and day difference of how much brighter it is. All right, guys, and here's how they look from the front. As you can see, the high beam is so much brighter. It's still just completely blowing out the camera, way more than the OEM HID, and certainly way more than the OEM high beam. That looks like a candle compared to these awesome LEDs from LasFit. We did not remove the passenger side headlight housing to install the high beam bulb. It was pretty simple. You do not need to remove them at all. All right, guys, I have them way underexposed so that the low beams look super dark, and you can see just how much brighter they are compared to this factory xenons. LEDs are definitely the technology of the future. That's why every new car uses them, and it is really good, guys. All right, and here is both of them installed. We also just aimed the headlights up a little bit so it's a little higher on the garage door and the car's a little farther back. Go ahead and put the high beams on. I mean, wow, guys, this is like almost brighter than my Tesla headlights. That is just crazy. And one more thing, you can actually hear the fan running, and you can see it down there. That will keep your lights cool and make the bulbs last forever. All right, guys, here we are in the car. This is the standard 2001 xenon low beam, and here's the high beams. They are so much brighter. I don't know if the camera's picking it up well, but just the amount of extra light that we have is insane. It looks like a light bar. It literally looks like a LED light bar in person. It just goes on forever. This is an amazing upgrade. You should totally get it. All right, guys, here we are on a back road with no street lights. There's a downhill coming up. We're gonna flicker the high beams on and off, and you can see just how much better the high beams are at seeing farther down the road. high beams in this car before were so bad, you couldn't, it really didn't make a difference before, but now it's like, just the eye of God is ahead of you. It's amazing.